Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Good Cop, Bad Dog Show. And now, the star of the show and the co host, Belt Luke 29 and Devil Dog.
I like
Hey,
that
Barry.
greeting a lot better than a lot of these. I'm still not used to being called. I liked it better. You call me a co-host. I don't know about those.
I was a co host. You're the star of the
Well, Nikki apparently don't agree with it either.
show.
So,
No, Nikki does. She's agreeing with me. That's the
oh,
thing.
okay. Hey, Rebecca. Hey, Trish, Hunter. Hey, Peter over at Old Man King. Hey, Devil Dog, Jamie, Devil Dog's keeper. Dez sent you. That's awesome. DJ, good to see you.
Retro Arcade Music Man. What's up, brother? Hey, Jake.
Oh.
Hunter?
He got down to the bottom before me.
DJ? Well, I'm still trying to get myself loaded up here. Devil Dog's Keeper, DJ, Jake Hudson, Peter,
Jake.
Old Man King Homestead,
Hey,
Treasure
Ram.
Hunter, and Ram. What's up, brother? Haven't seen you here in a while. Thanks for coming in, brother. And want to thank valuable members of my channel, DJ's Cartoon Universe, and Peter, Old Man King Homestead.
Nikki, come.
Hey, Rebecca,
Thank you.
how you doing?
I figured you'd be asleep by now, Miss Rebecca. I know you've been getting, what's up, Big Matt? Good to see you, brother. Oh, Roadhog's here, too.
Hey, Roadhog, Outdoors with Big Matt. What's up, brother? Thanks for coming in. What's up, Coyote?
Good to see you, Treasure Hunter. By the way, Devil Dog, I had an idea for you.
Uh-huh.
Maybe you could put together a package. And the gang's all here. Yes, they are. Some awesome people in here. You're already at 18 folks. And it just amazes me how you come on and bam, things jump up.
Nah.
But yeah, it does. But that's beside the point. I had an idea for you. I thought it was
I'm
pretty
watching
cool.
my ad over here, so I get credit. So I get monetized
Well,
with it.
maybe you ought to do. I swear, one of these days, Devil Dog, I'm gonna. All right.
I don't know. I think you actually get paid more money if they watch the ads instead of having that stupid thing you have.
I don't think so. I think that Premier pays
home.
more than. I think that premium thing pays more than.
Hey, Des. I don't think so. Why?
I'm tempted to join my own channel.
Why all the time? Let me ask you this then. Why all the time do you? Hey, thanks, Matt. I know you shared me out because this first time I ever seen Down Home. Appreciate you coming in. Thanks, Matt. I appreciate that, brother. I know Down Home's here because Outdoors with Big Matt shared me out. Hey, Mitchell, how you doing, brother?
Good to see you, Mitchell. Good to see you, Peter.
Why do you only have, like, at the end of the month or whatever, you only have like $4 or $5 in AdSense, where you have like $15 or $20 in regular stuff?
Because ain't a whole lot of folks got it, I don't reckon.
Well,
most people are just like I used to be. Hey, I'll be the first one to admit, I was not a fan of spending money for something I could get for free. But, when I realized it was because I'd skip them commercials. I would.
Hey, Sandy Toes, how you doing?
Good to see you, Sandy Toes.
In a while either. I love Sandy Toes. Hey,
I saw her not too long ago on Reef Robbers.
Hey, let me say something real quick. Robbers. Okay, Down Home. Okay, hold on. There's several things I got to say. Down Home, where do I know you from? Where did I meet you at? Alpha Solar, thanks for coming in, guys. This is Alpha Solar. the one that I have been raving about, she actually made. Hold on. She actually made this for me and Gary. What I started the show with. She
Thank
did
you,
all of
Alpha
that herself. And I will drop her link here in a second. And then there was something else. Let's see. I forgot.
What's up, Rick?
Oh. Oh, I didn't even know that. What's up, Zombie?
Good to see you, Zombie. By the way, I got a question, Zombie. I know Zombie's got, I know Zombie's got folks. Let me look over here and see if I can find.
Zombie's playing a trick on me. Hey, Andel, thanks for coming in.
How is Zombie? Oh, wait a minute. Let me go see something. Is that down home?
Yes, down home.
Okay. Well, I'm confused then. Because
hey, Ray, Big Tiny's Outdoors. How you doing? What do you mean you're confused? It's down.
Well,
space.
Under down home.
They're both 4-letter words, Gary. And you and your $5 words, I'm sure you can spell down home.
I can spell down home. That's not what's confusing to me.
Why are you confused? How'd you lose your channel, Zombie?
He said he lost his channel. Well, man, I'm so sorry to hear that. Well, see, I was confused about it because I went over to Zombie's channel, Zombie Prepper, earlier today, and it did not. In fact, now I got to change something on there on my auto upload type thing.
Because I put him. Your sentence. You went over there to Zombie Prepper and
and it only had one subscriber, and that was me.
Well, that's because you're special, Gary.
No, I ain't special. We've gone through this before, Devil Dog. I don't know why you keep saying that.
If you were his only subscriber, that means you're special.
Anyhow, I'll have to fix that in the thing. Because I've got, it automatically to upload, his channel, and I'll have to fix it to down home. Thank you for letting me know. And now I'm on there. Anyhow, I don't know. I had an idea. I keep getting
what's your idea?
Back around this idea.
Hey, Peter.
Well, there's a lot of folks. What's up, John Wiggs? Good to see you, brother.
Hey, John, how you doing, brother? Okay,
I appreciate
I'll say
that.
Hi to you. I'll say hi to you again in a minute. Oh my gosh, never mind. I'll let Gary say hello to you.
Hey, good to see you,
Quint.
John
How you doing, brother? Thanks for coming in.
Good to see you, Quint.
See, I told you you're the star of the show. Everybody comes in. Look, well, Terry didn't. Hey, Madwood, thanks for coming in, brother. Terry did, but everybody comes in and says Gary before Devil Dog. It's like Gary. See, you are the star of the show.
Here,
I don't know why.
I'll fix that.
No,
I'll fix that.
Well,
hey, Raquel.
Facing you, so.
What's up, Rich? Canadian fishing musician.
Hey, Rich, how you doing? Thanks for coming in, brother.
Good to see you.
Hey, Boyce and Nina's here too.
Yeah.
Hey, Boyce and Nina, I miss them.
What's up, Boyce and Nina?
Eddie. See, they said Gary first as well. See, I told you, you're the star of the show. Everybody says hello, Gary, before Eddie, or Belt Loop before Devil Dog.
Hey, there's a lot of folks who come on here say Eddie first.
No, not many. Not many. Terry did. Terry, my brother. Hey, Treasure Hunter. Hey, Butler Family Farm. How you doing?
All right,
okay,
let me see.
Idea?
All right, hey, Butler Family Farm. Good to see you. He said
hello to Raquel.
I don't know if you did or not. Hey, Raquel.
Hey, Raquel. Hey, Jamie. Hey, Perspective Visions. Thanks y'all for coming in.
What's up, Perspective Visions? All right, now here's my idea.
Okay, what's your idea, Gary?
There's a lot of folks out there that want to do live streams, but they're a little timid about it. There's a lot of stuff that they don't know sometimes. There's stuff that, that they need to learn or what have you. I'm thinking you could hold classes or even offer a package for a first-time live stream thing. And what's up, Andel? Hey, Andel said Devil Dog first. Why did you say Devil Dog first, Dale?
Maybe that's because I said hello to her first. Did you ever think of that? You just now said hello, Dale. I said it way up top.
But Dale and me, we go way back. She's my friend. I even met her down there in the Gulf Coast, Homesteaders meetup.
Mitchell said I said hello to Mitchell says I said hello to Jamie first.
That's funny. That right there is funny. I don't blame him though. You could have a package for first time live streamers, where they go through and maybe have where you could hold classes with different folks at different times, maybe once a week or once a month. Once a month would probably be enough, and have so many people join at such and such level membership, and then go through and just have a couple of particular classes where they go through and you teach them about. I'll be glad to help you, if I can.
Hey, and M&T Living and Cooking, M&T.
M&T. Good to see you.
Because of Gary.
What?
Rick says we read left to right, hence hi Gary first, but I'm dyslexic, so I said Devil Dog first.
Yep. Well, he's behind bars because he's saying I arrested him. He gets time off for good behavior and everything. Excuse me. But hey, Des, what's going on, darling?
Yeah, Des has been here. I said hi to Des way up there.
I'm sure I did earlier too, but I'm still saying hello again.
Did you forget? Cindy.
I forget whether or not I said hello or not, and I don't want to miss anybody.
What's Cindy? What's Cindy?
Cindy here? What's up, Cindy?
Cindy Brown. Hey, Cindy, where you been?
Always a pleasure.
Cindy I haven't seen her in a while.
Maybe I should have it over here where the well, it's good to see you here, Sandy Toes. I did see Sandy Toes over, I think, over in
Bruce, how you doing? Bruce says he's here to break me out of jail.
Okay. Cole?
I know Wendy said she's coming tonight too. Southern Sonogrown, so she'll be in here later.
Excellent. Nothing but love. Got nothing but love, but for nothing but love.
Hey, thanks for that, Mitchell. It does help the algorithm. And maybe you don't. I don't know.
I don't know.
I missed you too, Sandy. Thanks for coming in.
We got 31 people in here and only 24 likes, 25
Hey,
likes.
nothing but love. Thanks for coming in. Simply Jan Homestead. Hey, Jan.
What's up, you Bruce?
Dominic Hollis Fishing. What's up, Dom?
Dominic Hollis Fishing, always a pleasure.
Hey, Dom, type DD for Devil Dog. Type DD. It'll drop your link in the chat. Anyone that's not connected to Dominic Hollis Fishing, he is in the fishing community. That goes for anybody. I'm not a grow channel here, but we do try to grow a community. Okay?
Thank you, Lower Michigan Hiking and Camping.
Anybody that's new or anybody that don't know someone else and you want to get connected with them, just ask them to drop their link, or
you see, Big Matt, 29 is easier. You can type 29 and then it will drop your link.
Or you can type USMC or Tweety, and USMC is easier.
That's true.
How is 29? I want to get your reasoning here. How is 29 easier than DD?
Because you feel better about it.
No, you don't. No, you feel better about it. Nobody else does. That's just a Gary thing. Because 29 is at the top of the keyboard and it's at two opposite ends. DD is one letter in the center of the keyboard. You just hit it twice and hit enter.
I'm telling you, 29 is just easier.
Cody? No, it's not. It's not easier. It is not easier. 29 is harder than D. Hey, Magnificent Germany with Darian.
Oh, cool. Good to see you, brother.
I appreciate Rebecca type did. Maybe she meant dud. Maybe she meant I'm a dud. D-U-D. What's up, Rick? You said Eddie. Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Andel.
We do. By the way, I feel like there's something else I ought to address. I don't know if now's the proper time to address it or not.
Wait, Gary, you have a question here. Sandy Toad wants to know what's easier growing, tomatoes or potatoes. Well, I know my tomatoes, because Texas was so hot last year, my tomatoes didn't grow. I got like 3 little baby ones, but it hit over 100 degrees. So
that's a very good question. I would say probably potatoes.
You put them in the ground and water them and leave them alone, and they grow, right?
Well, I grew some potatoes. 2 years ago, 2021, we grew some potatoes, and I think we did some in containers, and we did some in the ground. The only problem was the ones in the ground, man. Those things were in just about nothing but clay. And I didn't expect it. I mean, you got the greenery up top, the leaves and what have you, stems and what have you. But weeds are mighty easy. That's true. In fact,
Jamie, hey, that's why John likes you so much. He was born on the 29th. You've seen that,
That
right?
is so cool. That is awesome.
No, it ain't.
It is very much so. That is cool.
Huh? And Dale said tomatoes because I'm not a big gardener yet, but I need to get a tiller and put this greenhouse frame up and get some shade cloth put over it, and I got some old corrugated metal out there put around the side so critters don't get in. So hopefully this spring or something I'll get this stuff.
There's some truth to what she's saying. It kind of depends on your perspective.
Hey, Skipper.
Good to see you, Skip. But on my potatoes, I just left them alone. And, I didn't do anything to them, and they grew. Tomatoes, you got to kind of prune, and there's a lot of, every time I try to
look, Dom comes in here and gives me a freaking hard time already. He's been taking lessons from Matt.
That's funny. But I think it kind of depends. For me, potatoes
Snugster, what's up, brother?
Good to see you, Snugster. Potatoes were just easy for me because, I didn't do anything with them, and they grew anyhow. The games license helped get their license. Get a person with a games license, help me get a printer to print 1,000 tickets, sell the chance at $10 bucks, $10 bucks. All proceeds going over
10. Okay, it is for $10 bucks.
Oh, that's just what I read it twice to make sure. It wasn't a legitimate question. It was in reference to your 29 and dog. Oh, well, never mind then. I prefer growing tomatoes, but I think that potatoes are easier. Never mind.
Wow, chat's going tonight.
It is. It's flying.
Yeah, that's what. See, Boyce and Nina live right down the road from me, and they said in our area we get them tomatoes early spring because the summer heat drops flowers and stress plants out. That was my issue last year. I think I got them in too late. Mm-hmm. Look at Andel. She types DD 29 Tweety, but then she leaves off USMC. Andel.
Hey, I'm all right with that.
But anyway, so I planted my tomatoes late, and I think it got too hot because it was over 100. All of my plants, you can ask Jamie, were green as can be, and they put off little flowers, but then they never would produce fruit. And guys, I'm behind on chat a little bit. Give me a second. I have to plant a garden this year. I have no idea what I'm going to do. I don't know how to do a garden. I'm trying to, but I do know that there's only certain things I'm going to plant because I'm not going to push the feeling that I'm not going to eat.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
understand. Hey, when it comes time for gardening, by gardening,
LB.
Thank
Hey,
you,
LB. Thanks for coming in.
Hey, LB. I see her now. I'm sorry.
But she's got to go to bed. Good night, LB. Thanks for stopping in.
Good night. And thank you, Jake, for coming in. I would say, when it comes time for planting, I'm planning on making up some lost time because I'm wanting to get out there and do some gardening this year. I'm already kind of getting spring fever, but I'm gonna plant some Aunt Ruby's German green tomatoes again this year. Those were awesome. We screwed up last year.
I want to try those purple tomatoes or whatever. You said they were pretty good, huh?
The ones that have like a black
yeah, I guess.
Black, I can't even remember what it's called. But yeah, those are awesome. That the black creme is one of the best. I think the black creme is my favorite. Running pretty close behind is Aunt Ruby's German green.
Yeah, I think it's. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Gary Jake Hudson said Gary is awesome.
I said thank you for that.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to catch up with chat.
Okay, well, go ahead and catch up with chat. I'm just going to run on about tomatoes.
I'm working on it.
M&T
Living and Cooking. Hey, how you doing? Thanks for coming in.
You already said hey to M&T, but it's always a good thing to say hello again.
Hold on 1 second. I forgot about that. Welcome to my new member, and thank you for your support. I really appreciate it. And I do want to thank you. LB had joined my channel, not during a live or whatever. And
hey, can you play it again for me?
No, you're not.
Well, LB joined my channel too.
Oh, okay. Well, hold on. I'm trying to catch up with chat. You play it.
Okay. Well, let me look and see who all members on my channel. I got a couple extra, more here.
I think I got a new one too, so I got to play another one as well. But I got to look real quick. Let's see. And thank you, LB. I do appreciate that. Hey, Simply Jan.
And I'm
Jan.
Always a pleasure, Jan. Much love for Jan as well.
I'm trying to catch up.
I know.
Hey, BC Gerbs. What's up, brother? Thanks for coming in. I've just been super busy with both kids having jobs and me having a little man for 10 hours a day and picking up my nephew from school every day. Starts at 4:30 a.m. Oh, dadgum. Well, Cindy, I know I have missed you. I think everybody's missed you, Cindy. Oh, LB didn't know what I was talking about the new member thing. But yeah, that is for my new members. And she had actually joined whenever I wasn't live, and somebody else did too, I think. So I got to find them in a minute after I catch up with chat. I'm not worried about it, BC. If it does, it does. If it don't, it don't. I ain't going to bug you about it, brother. That's the mail. If you look at Jonesy's packages, we sent him out a square box, and it got to him round. Oh, it's hilarious. That's the mail. It can't be helped. I appreciate it, LB. I appreciate your love and support. I love you. I've been, ever since I started, me and you've been connected just about. Wendy. Hey, Wendy. Look, she said, sup, Gary, sup, Eddie. Once again, the star of the show comes first. I'm just an afterthought. I'm the Robin to his Batman.
Hey, I wish you would actually feel that way so you'd quit saying that. And I wish you'd quit saying it about me to begin with.
Wait, you are Batman, right?
Yes, I'm Batman.
Okay, well then you're the star of the show. Batman's the star of the show. I'm the Robin to your Batman. Skipper, I've seen Shane on a couple times here and there. I've seen him, I think, less than a week ago. I don't think he's not really doing his channel, but he does stop in people's lives occasionally. And so, hey, I'm trying to keep my space here real quick, Gary.
Hey, I'm just going to say thank you to another one of my members, on here. So hang on, new member.
Welcome to my new member, and thank you for your support. I really appreciate it. Oh, that's another one of mine. She's a member of my channel too. She just joined.
Well, do you want me to play it again? I will.
No, I got this.
Hang on.
Welcome.
I tried to play it, and you hit it.
Welcome to my new member, and thank you for your support. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much, Jen. Me and Gary both appreciate you becoming members of our channel. Hey there, Nikki. Oh,
this is our new K9 unit. This is our new K9 unit.
You ain't got your headset on.
I know. I'm using a laptop.
Oh, hey, Nikki. Nikki, baby. Nicole. Hey, Nicole. Hey, baby girl. Oh, cover your eyes.
He's hiding.
Hey, Venkat Kirby, how you doing?
We love you too, Dan.
If I don't respond, this bed beat me. Is what Sandy said. Hey, Gandalf Smith, thanks for coming in. Appreciate you. Yes, Jamie, he did. He's a very mean cop. Hey, Vanessa Corona, thanks for coming in. Appreciate you.
That's our new K9 unit.
Still trying to catch up. I don't know how far I am. Hey, Butler Family Farm says, nice Boston, Gary.
Thank you. I got it from Devil Dog. I keep saying Devil Dog's the grandpa or the pawpaw, but
I'm not the pawpaw.
Okay, well, the former step grandfather or something, I don't know.
No, not grandfather.
Okay. Anyhow, she's my sweetheart. She brings a lot of joy to me.
Hey, Homestead Aquarius in here. Did I miss him? Aquarius, hello. So I guess I did miss him
Wendy.
somewhere. I'm trying to keep up. Well, I'm glad. I hope you like it, LB. I mean, I want to make my members, and that's why whenever I say hello and goodbye to people, I do a special hello, goodbye, or whatever to my members, valuable members of the channel, people that help me and support me, because without my subscribers, without my members, none of this is possible. But
by the way, I'm gonna recommend, if you ain't a member of his channel, you join his channel. For $2.99 a month, he got shout outs and everything else. He does a great job.
Janet's a member of the channel. Hey, Janet, thanks for coming in. Appreciate you. Trying to catch up.
There's a lot of awesome members. And
all right, night, Terry. Thanks for coming in, brother.
I had some treats in my pocket. Now she's trying to smell what happened to her. There you go.
Wow, this chat's going. Oh. Thank you very much, Quint. Guys, Lance over at Sleeper Barbecue. He only needs 50 subs to reach 1,000. Hey, Janet, I appreciate that. I'll get with you about that later on. I haven't noticed that yet. Devil Dogs Keeper just picked him up. And so did John Wiggs. And I'm going to post his link here real quick. I know you did in the super chat. Sleeper BBQ. Treasure Hunter said, sweet, cute puppy, Gary.
Thank you.
Whoops, golly.
I got this one from Devil Dog, Redneck, and Gracie. Well, what's his parents' names? Her parents' names?
Redneck Gracie.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I just, having a brain fart.
All right, I just dropped Lance's link. Sleeper Barbecue is Lance, and he's 50 subs away from 1,000. Whoops. Not a problem. I understand, Des. Thanks for coming in. And thanks for the raid. You have a great night.
Oh, cool. But she has just brought so much joy to my life.
What LB said, girl, I'm too old for push-ups, chin-ups, and putting on pants at my age. Hey, Neil and Beth. Peter. Thank you, Andel. Appreciate it. Like I said, we are not a grow channel here, but we do want to grow our community.
We do.
I'm not here to just, drop. Yeah, if people want to drop their links or whatever, that's fine. If you see somebody that you're not connected to, let's see.
There's some wonderful people here. Wonderful channels.
Lance is up to 960, so we got him 10 more subs, Quint. 40 more, and he's hit a K.
That's awesome. Lance is good people.
Appreciate everyone for putting that for picking Lance up. Hey, Team Black Diamond Outdoors, how you doing? Thanks for coming in, guys. I just met Team Black Diamond today. If you Black Diamond, if you type DD, it'll drop your link so everyone can connect with you.
Good to see you. I have seen them before, but it's good to see you again. We just chilling tonight, as far as I can tell. By the way, Devil Dog, did you I can't see the front of your face.
That's because I'm overlooking at something.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll put the puppy up here so everybody can be happy, because they don't want to see your mug or mine either.
Okay, let's see.
She got a prettier face than I do, anyhow.
Okay, yeah, I'll drop it again. I'll drop it again, LB. It's Sleeper Barbecue, and here is his link.
What are you trying to break out of, Butler?
Jail, Gary, jail.
Oh, okay.
There's his link again. It's at Sleeper Barbecue. I love these new @ signs because as long as you know the @ sign, you type it in the search bar up top, and it usually brings up their channel the very first thing. Thanks, LB.
By the way, maybe you ought to just an idea, but maybe you ought to pin Lance's link till we get our
9. Okay, that's fine. He's up to 963, but they can't click on the pin. Yeah, they can.
Yeah, they can.
Yeah, hold on 1 second. Let me find it.
Yes, sweetheart, I love you too. Oh, these good kisses.
There we go. It's pinned up top. Okay, there we go. Lance's link is pinned up top. That was a good call there, Gary.
Well, Jen says now he's at 1,009.
No, I see him at
Congratulations.
964.
Well, Jen just said maybe you ought to try refreshing it.
I did refresh 965.
Okay. Let me look it up.
LB, his food is gonna make me hungry if I watch it now. Okay. They want me out of jail. I can take the jail down. Maybe. There
I'm
we
seeing
go.
967 on here.
There we go. He broke me out of jail.
Hey, Jen. Good to see you. She said, hoorah.
I forget who it was. And just sub. Thanks everyone. It means a lot. It really good guy supports a lot of you guys. Yeah, I understand, Quint. Well, I like the M&T Living and Cooking says 967. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. We got him up 17 out of 39 people, which is good. Hey, Jen, how you doing? Good times homestead with Jen and Steve. How you doing? Thanks for coming in, Jen. Hey, I appreciate that. Who am I talking to, Nina or Boyce? Probably Nina. Boyce probably has to work in the morning. Well, Nina has to work too, I think, but I don't know.
Dominic.
Good night, Dom. Good night, Dom. Thanks for coming in, brother. Appreciate you, man. I need to go fishing, Dom. All right. All right, Sandy. You have a good night. Thanks for coming in.
Good to see you.
I do appreciate that. I do take pride in my brisket.
It's really good. It's excellent.
They have tomorrow off. Who was it? Was it Boyce or Nina? I didn't see that. It's Nina.
It must be Boyce.
It's Nina. It's Nina. I scrolled up. It's Nina. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was just thinking with them saying they had tomorrow off. I don't know.
Devil Dog 2856. Hey, brother, thanks for coming in, man. Appreciate you.
Good to see you, D-Dog.
LB, I'm going for your Cowboys too. All right, Dom. Appreciate you, man. Hey, I hope all the new people that have just come in here and everything for the first time, I hope you do enjoy the show. Let's see.
Hey,
cool, DJ. They haven't even been on my live stream yet, and they're just doing our best. DJ had on their live stream today. Guys, I'm going to take a break real quick. This is a short intermission, and I'm actually going to do 2 in a row here. I want to thank all my members, especially my officers of my channel. I do have 3 office. Oh, that was 967. If I got 967, I went, yeah, there is two devil dogs in here, LB.
And the other devil dog is not a troll. We know them.
Yeah. If I have 967, I went way down because I was above. Wait, there ain't no way I have 967. Oh, not messing with me. I'm like from 1.1K to 967.
No, you had like 1,090 or something.
1,097. Yeah, I was at 1,100, but it fell back down to 1,096. Now I'm back up to 1,097, which I'm not really worried about that. Okay, now guys, time for a break. I thank my officers of my channel, and here is 2 of them right now. I do love these people. They are great supporters of mine. They do so much for me, and here they are. Guys, I do want to thank I do have 3 officers on my channel on the membership, and that is Quint Nelson, 2106 Barbecue. It is Just Doing Our Best, and it is Godwin Honey. So if y'all are not connected to them 3, and I'll show you Godwin Honey's a little bit later on, please connect to them 3 channels. Please connect to all the channels. I mean, not just those 3, but those 3 have been loyal and great supporters of mine. They're great members of my channel and everything else. So with that being said, I hope y'all do like it. And actually that song was written by Shirley, who is one of the Just Doing Our Best. That's Shirley and Brian. And it was written by her brother, I believe. He was actually in she's from Rota, an island, a small island, not Rota, Spain, but Rota in the Mariana Islands. And he was in a boating, I don't know if it was an accident or they got stranded or whatever, and he wrote that song and everything else, and I do have full rights to that song, and it is about that. So, and well, she actually picked that music out because I tried to work with her to make sure that they were happy with it and everything else. I have made, they are my highest members and I love them to death. Quint has been an awesome supporter, follower, and friend to me. And that's 2106 Barbecue. And I want to make his longer, but I'm going to do that later. And hopefully he gets some more videos and stuff. Maybe he'll even make me a video to where I can add to that and make it a little bit longer and stuff like that. And yeah, DJ, she hasn't even been on my channel yet. But they are
Haven't been on mine either.
They're awesome supporters and everything else. So, anyways, with that being said, it is 12:43. Gary, you want to open up panel now?
That's fine with me.
Okay, and guys, let's check out Quint real quick. I mean, not Quint. Let's check out Lance real quick. He is at 969. 31 more people, and he will hit his 1K. All right, and here is the link. Anybody that wants to, hey, Divin, hey, what's up, brother? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you. We have 40 people in the house. Anybody who's welcome to come up on panel and just talk about anything they want to and everything else. And we're just here to have a great time. Do not take anything I say seriously. Yes. Oh, hey, Lance. Yeah, I seen it when I was playing the video. Lance, thanks for coming in. And this is who we're talking about. Lance has a great channel. Wait, I don't. Hold on. Did someone say Sleeper? I think that was his first appearance here. Lance is a Sleeper Barbecue. Lance, you're more than welcome to come up on panel as well and tell us a little bit about your channel. I mean, I know it's a barbecue channel.
Hey, y'all.
But hey, DJ, what's up, brother? Dibbin, thanks for coming in, man. Appreciate you. Dibbin says, hey, Gary and Puppy. Hey, you are a model, DJ. Look at those model good looks, man. You're the best looking one on panel. Unless you take off your avatar, all we see is black.
Man, what I could do with his looks.
Yeah, Eddie, I had somebody on today. It was her first time on a live stream. It went well.
That's awesome, DJ. And I'm wondering why she hasn't come up on my live yet, DJ. She's got to make me vote more than you. I'm wondering why.
Yeah, whatever.
It's mute your YouTube side. Mute your YouTube side and then unmute yourself.
She also
I'm sorry.
A mod.
Not a problem, brother.
Channel.
Good to see you, Lance.
Hey, Gary. I was looking at that puppy, man. That thing, she has grown since you got her last.
She really has.
If she ain't spoiled, I like to know what is.
Yeah.
She's spoiled. Sorry, DJ.
Everybody look at that real quick. I know LB said she can't stay long, but she does have a premiere tomorrow at 11 a.m. Y'all better be there or she'll come hunt you down. LB's a bad person too. She can probably kick my butt.
Hey, anyone can kick your butt.
Yeah,
I
DJ.
can.
I'm
Hey,
waiting
Tom
for you to
Garvey.
come to Texas and prove that. Tom Garvey. Hey, thanks for coming in. And Tom says, DJ, go do the dishes.
Talk good, Jesus. And I would if I could.
Was Tom Garvey too?
It's always a pleasure to see you, Tom.
Hmm.
Sleeper, you getting close, brother. How you doing on hours?
Gary, I'm at 2,400 right now.
Okay.
So I'm better than halfway. I can't believe it. We had that live last week, and ever since last Sunday, I can sit here and almost watch the subs. It's just, I mean, I'm exaggerating, of course, but I just can't believe it. Sheena has been out there and she's been sharing me left and right, shouting it out for hours. I was on Raquel's live Monday night. She interviewed me tonight for the embroidery channel I have, and I've just Chud Barbecue, Quint Nelson. I can't say enough good things about Quint.
Nobody
Yeah,
can.
Quint's awesome.
He got a hold of Chud, and Chud's a huge channel, and Chud actually shouted me out, and you've got someone with 500, 600 viewers during his lives, and he asked him to go check me out and all that, and then boom, everything started going crazy.
That's so cool.
Nice.
I've seen him do that before. Simon, yes, I can. Barbecue. I don't know if you've seen him yet. He's a brand new channel, and Simon's in a wheelchair, and he's proven that you can be a barbecue cook. And Chad's mom, or I'm sorry, I always call him Chad. Chud's mom. I guess she found that out, and she called her son Chud and told him to see if he could help Simon out. And he did the same thing for Simon a few weeks back, and I think Simon got over 100 subs that night for him doing
That's
that.
Cool.
He's great.
Well-
He's a great. He's a little silly, but he's a great guy.
It's amazing how much power some folks have, in YouTube.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
he's a pretty good guy, and like
Night, LB.
like a lot of the communities. I mean, I've just I left a community post after last Sunday, towards the beginning of the week, and I just had to get it off my chest about how blessed I am. The Goodfellas, period. But how blessed I am, or we are, that there's so much support, and how good or how close the people are sticking together and helping each other out. And I was just blown away. I was just blown away. I had one of them smiles on my face for 3 days. I couldn't get off.
Yeah.
It's I mean, there's a lot of good people. I mean, there's wonderful people right here in our chat, and
Yes,
on
sir.
this panel. It can be very humbling. That folks come in to see Devil Dog.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm
Yeah.
riding his coattails. So,
Yeah.
That's why everybody comes in and says, "Hey, Gary. Hey, Double Dog."
Yeah. I literally come in to meet the dog miserable.
Hi, DJ.
How's Jonesy and all them doing? Does he have any updates or follow-ups to his doctor appointments? I
Not
haven't
yet.
seen him, and last time I saw him, it was he was doing a backyard tour and it was a great live. I mean, great live. You
He's
can see
actually
the
been,
shipping yard and everything.
yeah, he's actually been working a lot. And then
Yeah.
he went live at 3 a.m. on Tuesday, I think. And I was in bed. I got up to go to the restroom. I seen that he was live, but I was just too tired and I went back to sleep.
Yeah.
But then he just dropped a couple videos this morning. I think he dropped a mail call, and I think he dropped something else too. But I haven't been able to watch it. Night, Tom. Thanks for coming in. Tell Maria I said hi.
Nine
DJ,
times.
DJ, get to the dishes. Tom said.
Hey, Lance,
Yes, sir.
you still have YouTube pulled up?
Sir? I do not. I can pull it back up.
Well, somebody was asking you to drop your link again.
It's pinned. No, it ain't pinned. Wait, yeah, it is pinned, isn't it? Yeah, it's
Yeah,
pinned.
it is.
Yeah, it's then.
Tom's link is pinned at the top. I mean, Tom. Lance's link. Well, Tom's going to bed. I mean, come on. You know how I am. I get things mixed up. Lance's link is pinned at the top of the chat. Please go help him hit his 1,000. He is now at. He was at 950. He's now at 968.
No, I went ahead and dropped the link for StreamYard again in case somebody wanted to join.
Oh yeah, and Butler Family Farms, you're more than welcome to come up here, even though you were in a different branch of the service.
You know, I met Butler Family Farms over there on Bryan at the farm, the Vineyard Farmhouse, channel. And
Hey,
I've
John.
he's been one of the subjects. In fact, I need to get that video up. I did a conclusion to. I'm going to do a conclusion to my sub video, and the results have been kind of interesting. So, anyhow, I'll be putting that out soon. I'm gonna shut up now.
Hey, Gary, Eddie.
Good to see you, Butler.
Hey, Jerry, how you doing?
Okay. My since we started that experiment, Gary, I'm up to 557, I think.
Awesome.
I've gained about 30.
That's awesome. I can't reveal out here just yet what the results were, else my video won't mean anything. But
Right.
it's been,
Hey, Gary,
interesting.
nobody watches your videos anyway. Go ahead and tell us.
I know, I'm well aware of that. But if they really want to know what the results were, they're gonna have to tune in. By the way, we got 29 people. Woo-hoo!
Let's get one more.
No,
Is that a channel, Dibben? Chat GPT, is that a channel?
Chat GPT. That's it. If I remember, that's a website.
Oh, it's a website?
GPT.
If it's the one I'm sick of, yeah.
Excuse me.
oh, cool.
Yeah, Chat
Different is the
GPT.
channel.
Yeah, Eddie, Chat GPT.
Good night, Jen. Thanks for coming in.
AI that helps you write scripts. You should
okay.
definitely check
Jan.
it out. It will
Hello, Jan.
help me make better videos.
Shut up, DJ.
Make me.
You bring your butt to Texas and I will.
that will happen after the Cowboys win the Super Bowl.
If
And
the Cowboys making the Super Bowl, I think I will watch this year.
Hey, well, that's an uptick, Gary.
What?
Jen
What's
said,
an
"Bye,
uptick?
Gary and Puppy." Jen, you should have said bye, Puppy and Gary
No,
instead of
my
bye,
puppy
Gary and
and
Puppy.
Yeah,
Gary.
yeah, and yeah, I'm just saying that because I know it won't happen. So,
Bye, Jen. She said me last. She didn't even put me. Hey, Nikki, Nicole. Hi, baby.
She
Nicole,
saved the best for last.
She didn't. No, she didn't even put me in the same sentence. Hi,
Oh, that
Nikki.
thing is cute.
Nikki. Hi, baby.
Nicole.
Nicole. Hi,
Is
baby.
she a red?
Yeah, she's a red Boston.
I thought. My mom and dad used to raise Boston Bulls.
Yeah,
They used
well,
to show
her.
them all over the country.
Yeah, she's kind of a mix. She's her mom's chocolate and her dad's a red. So she's kind of like a chocolatey with the reddish brindle in her and stuff like that. Uh she hears Lance whistling.
So you hear the whistling.
She
my
definitely
voice
hears
don't
it.
even my
Yes, she
voice
is.
don't even do it for her no more. She don't tilt in my
Yeah, she definitely.
Nicole.
Hey Nikki. Nicole. But anyways, let's see.
You want to
I
go down?
think we want to try me a first tomorrow.
Hey, look, it's Zombie Prepper.
Uh,
What the heck?
All right, now I'm confused.
Yeah, me too.
That's okay though. What's up, Zombie? Good to see you. I thought Zombie was down home.
Well,
he
yeah, but
is, but he still has access to the channel.
Oh, okay.
yeah, he's only got 3 subscribers.
He said he lost his channel, his zombie channel. Then he started. Had to
Yeah,
start a new
but
one.
he has access to the actual account for it. They watch his channel, but not the actual name.
Well, Gary was easy to confuse, I guess.
Yeah, I am easy to confuse. That is true.
So, Lance,
Hey,
do you have? I'm sorry. Go ahead, DJ.
no, good, never mind.
Good night, Wendy.
Good night,
Uh,
Wendy.
Lance, do you have anything live coming up on your channel or anything anytime soon?
Um,
That's one question. I have another question for you as well.
I'm going to start working on the lives because I got to make up the hours here. Actually, the subs just sort of kind of took off and left me behind on the lives. But I'm going to start doing the Goodfellas. There's 3 of us. 805 Barbecue Junkie, Salt, Pepper, Fire, John,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
and myself, Sleeper Barbecue. We alternate and share those lives on Sundays. So we each only get, whatever hours we can get one weekend a month. But I'm going to start picking up some more. I started doing that on Tuesdays. Tuesdays was open for early evening. And I got like 3 lives in, and then I guess everybody had the same idea. And I'm just, and it's flooded Tuesdays with a couple other new channels. And
Wednesday's the worst. Wednesday's the worst day. Do not do it on a Wednesday.
yeah.
There was
So I'm not going to fight for it
yesterday.
on Tuesdays, and not,
Hmm.
I decided then I was going to fight for it, but I just might stand my ground now because I need the hours, and,
Well,
but
also,
I'm really a person that prefers respect, giving respect. So if there's something I can get in there in between somebody or something like that, it's probably what I'll end up doing because, I believe there's a lot of viewers for the channels, but the same token, if someone's live before me or something like that, then, I'll go on after them. I'm not going to try to compete. That's just me. Some people say it's stupid, but that's.
Hey, I feel the same way, Lance. That's why I haven't done any, that's why I haven't done lives, because there's just so hard to find an actual timeline that you're not going to step on somebody's toes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Sunday we're doing pretty good. Actually, there's a guy called Leprechaun TV that was on Thursdays, and now he's moved to Sundays, but he's on a few hours before we go live.
Yeah.
So, I'll work it out. This sub thing just sort of kind of took me by surprise, and I've really been pushing it. I took advantage of it. That you always hear, you see a video like just going crazy, views and all that, double it up, triple it up. So after I realized what had happened with Chud's barbecue, I've put out, I think, 3 videos this week. I'm going to do another one tomorrow. I've been bouncing around on these other chats just to try to keep my name up front, and just ride the tide right now. And I hope it just continues to go as it is. But tomorrow we're going to do it first. I'm going to smoke rainbow trout tomorrow.
Cool.
I had Wednesday, I had my first cardiologist doctor's appointment, which that ain't good. I'm just dealing with that. It was sort of bummed out, feeling I'm too young to have heart problems, and it's more blood issues than anything else. But he's
Lance,
got me.
how old are you?
Sir?
How old are you, Lance?
64 next month.
98.
That's what I thought. I've had a heart stent. I've had a stent put in my heart, and I'm just turning 58.
Is that right? Yeah, I've got right here. I've got one of them things taped to me.
Is that one of those pacemakers?
Yeah, to monitor my heart for the next 14 days.
Oh, goodness.
So it sort of stinks, and but this again, I hate to keep saying this sub count thing, but it's really given me something to think about, and take my mind off the other stuff. But I think I can get this corrected. I really feel like it's all a lot of my problem. I quit smoking back in September, and I substituted cigarettes with all kinds of pretzels and potato chips and Cheez-It crackers and peanut butter cheese crackers. I mean, when I say substitute, I mean a lot. We just figured out, my wife and I, yesterday evening, when we came back from a doctor's appointment, we figured out I'm eating 6 pounds every 10 days, because that's when she goes to the wholesale grocery store. I'm eating 6 pounds every 10 days of pretzel sticks and Cheez-Its.
Oh, I understand. I did the same thing.
Do not start Gary on cheese puffs or cheesy poofs or whatever. Simply Jan said Wednesday and Friday is a packed day. Those are the 2 worst days. Yesterday, I went to like 20 different lives, and I stay in all of them, and I have 5 running at the same time. Tom, I think, goes live. Tom and Mike, Ketos, they go live. I had them running.
Yes.
I had so many run. Second question I had for you, though, Lance, is
Yes, sir.
do you have a master playlist?
I do. I have several playlists, and I have a master for the lives.
You need to make a master with all of your lives and all of your videos put together. Okay. The reason why is to get your watch hours. Here's the thing I hate. I hate going over and playing a playlist and it playing through and then having to start another one. I have multiple devices here that I play playlists on that's off to the side. What I like doing is putting it on there, a master playlist that has all your lives, all your videos. I don't know, your shorts may count now as well, but then that way I ain't got to jack with it. I play it, let it run, and I ain't got to keep switching out playlists or clearing cache to play it again and stuff like that. And that's the reason you can have your other playlists separately, but if you make a master with all your videos, all your lives and stuff on there, That way, all your friends can put on that playlist and just play it, and then you get watch hours from that.
You know, Eddie, I'd have to really look at it again because I've heard this before.
Gary can show you an easy way to do it.
I can't remember if for sure I finished it or started it, but I know I created one for the lives. The lives, like for instance, last Sunday, that was an 8.5 hour live.
Yeah.
All of our lives are 3 hours and better for the most part, but
let me ask a real quick question, if you don't mind.
Yes, sir.
Wick, wait. Wick, where you been, brother? I
Good
haven't
to see
seen
you,
Wick
Wick.
in a while. Thanks for coming in, Wick.
How did you go through and add them to your playlist? Did you go to each video and click, save? And
Yes,
I
sir.
mean, let me show you. I'm gonna show them the quickest way to do that, if that's okay
Yeah,
with
go
you.
ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
All right, let me share my screen.
Wick,
And
we had a meetup here in Dayton, Wick, and people. Gary was there. I was there. We had Boyce and Nina Run Over Garden and Life was there, and I was trying to invite you, dude, but because I know you live in Houston too, the Katy area. We had a meetup here in Dayton, and Mark Kratz come down and everything else, man. And I didn't. You haven't been on for me to get a hold of you to get you to come, brother.
All right, let me go ahead and share this real quick, because this shouldn't take but a minute to do.
I've got pad and paper.
Okay, there we go. All right. Here's the way you don't even need pad and paper, I promise.
Okay.
It's just that simple. Go to content.
Yes, sir.
Night, Jan. Thanks for
Y'all
coming
can
in.
see my screen, can't you?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, I just clicked on content. See where this says video? And there's
Yep.
this little square right there. I'll tell you what. Before you do that, go to the bottom and click this on 50. So you get more, at one time. Click on video, and that's going to light every one of them up.
Okay.
That's going to show every one of them. And then it's got a thing that says add to playlist right here. Click on that, and you just click on your master playlist.
Cut himself off.
He was on his laptop, and his laptop sometimes does that. I don't know why he's not on his desktop that he just got.
So he created a master playlist.
Yes,
There's
but
Joe.
he only did that page. If you have more than one page, you add all those and click them add to the master or add to playlist, and then click on master. Then you go to the next page, click on that same button, do down, and then you go to your lives and do the same thing. But that way you ain't got to add each individual video to your playlist. You just click
I
on
got
it.
to do the same thing.
Yeah. And because that makes it easier, where then you got a playlist that lasts for, a week or whatever, and somebody playing a device can go over here, click on that master playlist, and just play it and let it sit and play
Jonesy.
for a week, and you get all those watch hours. So that would be one person. Say you had 200 hours worth of videos. That one person, if they run your whole playlist within a week, you'll gain 200 hours right there. Well, if you have 5 people doing it, then that's 200
Right.
times 5. That's 1,000 watch hours.
Yep.
So, but me, I'll set a playlist to play, and if it's a short playlist or something, it'll stop running because it'll play all the way through. And then there's 2 things that'll happen. For one, I won't pay attention, and it'll sit there idle. Or
Right.
the second one is I got to go in and clear cache and everything else to go back and play it to get credit again and stuff like that. Jonesy, what's up, brother?
Yeah, I'll double check that. I don't. I remember. I know I started it, but I don't remember if I finished it.
Lance,
Because I
how many
was doing
videos do you have?
Barbecue Mike G, what's
Sir?
up?
How many videos do you have?
I think 150.
150. I think I'm pushing 280.
How
many?
280. 280.
Hey,
Did
Wick,
y'all-
yeah, I seen your video, Wick, of the Hill Country. I watched that video and see my wife. I left a comment on it. My wife's from Waco. She's from the Hill Country.
By the way, did y'all see enough of that to see how to do it?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
I
Okay.
explained the rest of them. I explained the rest of it. They
All right.
they have to do it page by page, and then they have to go to their lives
That's
and
right.
do the same thing. Yeah, I explained it to them.
Okay, thank you.
That's what I was going to tell you. When I quit smoking, I started eating sunflower seeds. You know, and then you only can eat so many sunflower seeds before your tongue starts getting raw. That's what makes
Yeah.
you quit.
Tom Garvey is my sort of go-to. What
So,
should I eat? What should I throw away? So I threw away a bunch of stuff yesterday evening and today. How's it going, Barbecue Mike? But there you see that right there,
Yep.
and right there.
Yeah, I start eating the ones in
Look
the
at
shells.
Lance. Look
So-
at Lance.
'cause it gives you something to do.
He's
You know how you
keto
have
way.
to take the shell out and stuff. So it slows you down how many eat. But after a while, your tongue gets almost like a split in it. So you have to stop eating sunflower seeds too.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
that's exactly
Lance is-
what Tom said. I'm sorry, Eddie. Did I walk on you?
No, I was just saying you're cheating. You're buying the seeds already shelled. You're cheating.
Yeah.
Well, that's exactly, and I didn't know that. So yesterday, I talked to Tom Garvey because he's been staying in touch with me and wanting to know, like was it two Dr. Preppers or something like that, or two Dr. Homesteaders, or they've been sort of kind of staying in touch, but. Tom's been wanting updates, and I just got the blood work and the first cardio appointment yesterday back, and we were talking about what things to eat and whatnot, and we just went to the store on the way home. We knew we had to throw all these pretzels and Cheez-Its away, and so I was just reading bags. I said, well, this stuff's got to be good for you, and but Tom said the same exact thing Jerry just said, is you got to get the stuff on the shelf, because if you don't, if you get it already shelled, you're just going to go in there and grab handfuls of it at a time and start throwing it back. So if you have to open them up, take the shell off of them, you're going to eat them slower and they're going to last longer, and you won't abuse them,
Yeah, you know how many sunflower seeds in a shell you have to eat before you put on any weight?
I imagine, man, I used to eat sunflower seeds as a teenager. I remember that.
What's up,
Hey,
Aquarius?
what's up, Aquarius?
The pumpkin seeds, I remember eating them too, but they had a heavy coat of salt on top of those things.
Yeah, they always do.
Yeah.
Hey, don't Barbecue Mike G have like a freaking ton of cigars? I think he has a ton of. I think I've watched his videos where he has like a ton of cigars.
He's got a ton of Weber kettles, I'll tell you that. He won one of the giveaways. I think he's actually won two of our giveaways now. And one of them was a Sleeper Barbecue hat. And he posted a picture of him wearing it. And in the background, I don't know, there had been close to 10 Weber kettles sitting back there.
I don't know why you got to be Felicia, Wendy.
Jones, because it's when she's leaving or whatever. They're like, bye, Felicia, or whatever. Hey, Jonesy, are you off work? You headed home? Well, I guess he's driving. He can't talk, or type.
I never heard of them. Chocolate flavored cigars. I remember
I remember the
I
bubblegum
was just
cigars.
going to say, I remember the bubblegum cigars, but
Or candy cigarettes.
candy cigarettes.
Yep, candy cigarettes. Yeah, but everything went PC, so they weren't allowed to sell them no more or something like that.
I told a story in someone's live the other day. They were talking about how the prices have changed and all that. And I told my mother's story. My mother, she's passed now it was 2 years, October. But I remember her telling me a story that, because she used to be only about quit smoking. And I did quit for like 7 years, but I started up again about 15 years ago. I never got over a pack. I was always under a pack of cigarettes. But she told me that she remembered being able to buy cigarettes out of the machine, and that the denomination of them was, we'll say 8 cents. So you put a dime or 2 nickels in there, and inside the cellophane clear wrapper would be 3 pennies. That Quint, I tell you.
Another shout out to Lance. He is at, let me refresh. He's at 969. And if y'all are not connected to Lance, who is up here on the panel right now, that is Sleeper Barbecue. And his link is pinned at the top of the chat. So please go help him hit his 1,000 subs. And I just dropped it in chat again as well.
Brother Quint, thank you much. You've done so much in the past couple of days. I've run out of things to say. I mean, a month or more, probably a month ago, I was on a live.
I was there.
God. Oh, yes, you were. Yes, you were. That was the greatest time. That was the best night. That was the best night. But
look, Treasure Hunter just subbed.
Thank you.
Dill Hole, how you doing? Thanks for coming in, Dill Hole.
Good to see you, Dill Hole.
He was definitely donating money, and I told my wife, I said, Michelle, I said, just sit on. I'm giving this money back to this man, and he refused to take it. He said that that's his way to contribute. He watches videos, it helps with the purchase of the foods and everything else. But Quint's a hell of a person.
Yeah, he is. I really wish he would start making a few more videos. I don't care if they're shorts or whatever, but just a few. And he don't have to do it all the time, just at his leisure. I mean, me and Gary can't say enough about Quint. He's an awesome person. He was in the Air Force, and then he served then he served his community, basically real close that he grew up in, and a retired police officer of like 32 years or something like that.
Yeah.
And then he gets on here, and it's not only you, Lance, it's me and Gary and you and Wendy or Raquel and several other people that he watches their content, he goes to their lives, and he donates money to them to help them out, and becomes members of their channel and things like that. He's just he's unselfish, and he's always giving. He's got a generous heart, and he's always trying to help out in ways that he can. I don't have money to give away, but I try to help out in any way that I can. Anybody that needs help with my knowledge of either StreamYard or Nightbot, or setting up their YouTube, how to kind of optimize that, or how to do OBS, and I'm not perfect at OBS. There's several people that's helped me learn OBS and different software, programs. Another Air Force veteran, Webb's Webb, Canadian fishing musician, DJ, they've all helped me in certain ways of things like that. And so I try to pass that on to other people that I can help, and all they got to do is.
Eddie, in that point, I want to tell you thank you, because every time I get on a live when you're on, I get 2 to 3 or 4 extra subscribers, and about half of them stick. And I was wondering how many channels are you running over there?
The thing is like my mail calls, okay? And if you look at my channel when I first started, Jerry, I mean, a guy told me that I could make money doing YouTube. He kept trying to get me to do YouTube because I have chickens and dogs, and I'm trying to grow my little 2.5 acres here. And he said, "Man, you need to start a YouTube channel." Blah blah blah. And I kept telling him no. Kept telling him no. I'm not interested. And everything else. Well, he's like, "Well, you can make money doing YouTube." Well, me, I live on a budget. Okay, and it's a very tight budget. Sometimes I don't have money for stuff or whatever, and I definitely don't have money to try to spend on the property because building materials has went up and a lot of stuff. The prices are outrageous on stuff. So I asked him, I'm like, how much money can I make? He said, well, I make $900, but you won't start out that much. And I'm like, all right, cool. Well, so I started my YouTube channel, and that's why I started my YouTube channels, to make money. Okay. And it didn't have to be a lot of money, a little bit of money, because every little bit adds up, and saving it and stuff like that. So I was happy with that. Well, shortly after I started YouTube, I realized that what he told me was, bull. I mean, there's people making it, but they got a lot of subscribers and stuff like that. And so, but one of the things I've always enjoyed doing is helping people. I joined the Marine Corps for that. When I got out of the Marine Corps, I was a volunteer firefighter, and I've always enjoyed helping people. So, and I enjoy laughing and making people laugh. So the three things that I have decided with my YouTube channel is, one, I want to make money, and even a little bit of money is better than no money, because it adds up. I put it up, to the side. If I need something, then I have it to buy it. One's make money, two's to help people, and you don't have to be a member of my channel, okay? I help people that's not members of my channel if they reach out to me, and my phone number and my email is on my About page. So anybody can call me or text me or email me at any time. Now, I might not be able to help them right then at that moment, but we'll set up a time to where I can go and help them, and I've helped several people doing that. And but then the third thing is, I want to make people laugh. I want to have a good time, make people laugh, let them. Gary, what is up with you? You are opening another pack of nuts.
Thinking the same thing. Gary, what are you doing? You're gonna
exactly. He's supposed to be back on his low carb diet, and I know he's went through that other pack of Nutty Butters that he had.
What?
What?
I ain't had one of these since the other day when I had one on here. I'm kind of saving them for the show.
Now, y'all know that, and I'm putting Sleeper Barbecue on my community tab. But here's the thing, y'all, Gary, everybody knows. I don't know if everybody knows, but Gary keeps 3 different size pantses. He keeps like 32 or 34s, 36s, and 38s because his weight fluctuates. Night, DJ. Thanks for coming up on panel, brother.
He fluctuates from the beginning of the video.
All right, man. I'll see you tomorrow. Talk to you tomorrow. But anyways, he keeps 34s, 36s, and 38s. Now, Gary, I know you're going to have to buy 40s here shortly.
I'm in my 36s right now.
But then at the end of the video, he'll be in his 38s.
Well, is that before or after your Dunlap disease there, Gary? Do you wear your... Don't do that. Your mom might be watching. Gary.
I didn't do it.
So you gonna put in our garden in this year, Gary?
Oh yeah. Are you kidding me? Them homemade tomatoes, man, you can't beat them.
Yeah, I'm gonna get into it myself. I first started, but then I stopped. I retired from UPS and started my own construction company, and just made one excuse after the other where I didn't have time for it. But I'm getting back into it this year, and I'm going to do everything I'm going to do. There's got to be a above ground type thing, like pot growing, not pot smoking pot, but let me clarify that.
Hey, Lance quit smoking cigarettes and went to the pot.
Yeah, let me clarify that. The planter pots, that's what I'm talking about.
And you see that sign behind Gary? Metro Police, very careful.
Yes, sir. I saw that. But I'm gonna do that before we we already have like blueberry bushes and everything in the backyard, and they've taken up a lot of room, and So I'm just going to keep it small. It's just the wife and I, but I want to do
Well-
some herbs and tomatoes and
I
peppers.
think it will be,
that
Quint.
kind
Sorry, Lance. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I was just responding.
of- As the devil dog, your patch getting closer. Might be here tomorrow.
Yeah, I sent Quint something out, and it may get there tomorrow. It's in Iowa now.
That's very cool.
Yeah. I think
I
Quint's
sent him
got
some
another.
stickers. He wanted stickers, Lance, so I sent him some stickers.
Yeah, Quint might have something coming his way that he don't know about. As a matter of fact,
Well, Eddie, back to what you were saying, that's kind of like why I started my channel, because I have 116 acres. And
Ooh, that's
feed-
nice.
I got to feed cows and llamas and goats and chickens and horses and donkeys and stuff. And so I kind of started thinking, well, there's a lot of work we do around here, and maybe a lot of people like to see what's going on the farm. And I've done a lot of work here already. We've taken down buildings and took out fences, and I actually used to do row cropping for 8 years. I did row cropping. And then I got to where I thought, hey, I'm getting too dang old to be doing row cropping anymore. So we changed over to cattle. And I just sent off 7 cows last week and sent out another 4 this Sunday.
is that right? No, I'm not nothing near nowhere near that. We have 1 acre. That's all we have here. But I've got 2 buildings, actually 3 buildings, 2 large, like 25 by 30s property. I got 1 probably 8 by 12, but then I have another metal building out back that I keep the tractors underneath of. But I like playing with those little diesel tractors, little garden
Yeah.
tractors. Actually, I like playing with them. So I've got a
I had
couple
a
of them.
45 horsepower. Still got it, but it's in the shop still.
Yeah,
Now I
these
got
are just
myself 110 horsepower.
little 3-cylinders.
Yep,
But
that's
Thanks
what
for
it was.
coming in, Robert. Have a good night, brother.
they're nice. I love them.
Yeah, I spent about $40,000 on my little 3-cylinder tractor trying to keep it running.
Is that right?
Yeah, sometimes it's easier to spend a little bit of money than it is to spend a whole lot of money to get a bigger tractor.
Yeah.
And
Hey, thanks for
over
watching the ads,
16
Josie.
years, I've dumped about 40 grand in that little tractor.
Yeah, it's easy, very easy. But I'm just going to play with some. I live in an Amish area. I can, be amongst sharing the road with
Amish,
Amish
thanks.
in about 10 minutes from my
Yeah.
home right there. So,
We have
if I want
Mennonites,
some,
mostly Mennonites around us.
yeah, we have Mennonites also in an area called Loveville, Maryland, which they're about 20 minutes, 30 minutes apart from each other. But
And where are you at?
I'm in St. Mary's County, Maryland.
Maryland.
Yeah,
I'm in Missouri.
Missouri.
I'm south of Joplin. Most people heard of Joplin, the tornado they had.
Yeah.
I'm just south
Always.
of that.
Always gardening prepping. Thanks for coming in. Hey, I have a question for you, Lance. What is that on the wall behind you?
Those are all the people that in the barbecue community that have had something embroidered by me. So because we don't live in the same states, before I start putting it on a hat, a shirt, a hoodie, cooking apron, whatever, I stitch out a sample for them to approve. And then that's actually what started my heart issues. That was all studs back there. And I had all the, it was insulated too, I'm sorry. But I went and hung all the drywall, took everything that was in there out, hung the drywall, finished it off and painted it. And I was sitting in the same exact chair and I just got this rumble in my chest and my vision went gray. And I off to the doctors the next day. Everything was fine within seconds. I was perfectly fine. But anyhow, that's what all that's. I've created a wall in a live area now to watch, to do live shows. But that's their logos that I've
look
stitched
cool.
out and hang up there on the wall. They hoop them, get those little cheap bamboo hoops. $9.75, Quint said. But get those little cheap bamboo hoops and I hang them on the wall back there just to, thank them. Another way to thank them. And with the other YouTube channel I started, Stitch Art Embroidery, I I thought it'd be a neat idea that if I did Gary's hat, let's say, and I'll record it as it's stitching out. Maybe not all of it, but stitch out, enough of it that you see the different stops and starts and all that. And I'll record it and put it on Stitch Art Embroidery's YouTube channel. So once Gary gets his hat, they can sit around when he has some extra time and, click and watch it being made, actually. So I thought that was pretty cool.
That is cool.
It is cool. Very cool. So you're not doing that anymore?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he
Oh, yeah.
still does
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I just started really actually doing it.
What's it roughly run to have per hat?
It really depends on the design. Raquel, Cottonwood Ranch, she actually interviewed me tonight on a live that she did. It was interviewed over about the embroidery stuff, but it really depends on the stitches. So if you have something that stitches that has 5,000 stitches, obviously that's going to be on and off the machine quicker than something that has, say, 14,000 stitches in it. So what I do, just to be fair, is I just I figure an hourly rate. The machine has got wear and tear. The machine needs, it's going to need new thread when you run out of it. My time, needles, bobbins, oils. I mean, it just goes. But so I come up with a figure, and so if I can get 6 5,000 stitch hats in an hour, then I break that hourly cost down divided by 6. But if I've got something that has 14,000 stitches where you're only going to get 2 done per hour, obviously that one's going to run more money. So but I would say a safe bet for a decent hat. It's not the top of the line. I would wear them any day. I got one on my head. All my hats they're nice hats. All my camo hats are the real tree, the real mossy oaks, no imports. But you could probably get, before shipping, under $20. I feel safe to say that, less than $20, embroidered. Now there is a catch to that. I say a catch. It's not really a catch. There's nothing I can do about it. So if you send me your logo and say that you want to have this design put on a hat, I have to have it digitized. So this embroidery machine back here has a little touchpad laptop beside it. That's its onboard computer, and a digitized artwork that tells this computer when to stop, when to start, when to cut the thread, when to change colors, all that kind of stuff. There's a guy that I've been dealing with. He's been doing it for 35 years. I'm sorry?
Can you give me 1 second?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Remember where you're at, though, okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Devil Dog froze up, look like.
Well, that's all right. I can talk.
So
According to what I'm seeing here, Lance, you at 988, brother.
is that right?
Yeah. Now I'd be glad to double check my other channels, but I'm pretty sure I'm already scheduled. I'm already hooked up with you on my other channels.
You are. Yep, you are.
And,
Hey, Lance, you were at
Not-
down 987.
I got 989 on my
Oh,
cell
yep,
phone.
989. I just refreshed.
Yep.
oh, wait a minute.
Well,
Cool.
you were at 950 starting. Now you're at 989.
Yep. I just
That's
here
pretty
goes
good,
that
pretty
smile
good,
again.
9 more.
Can't get. Here goes that smile again.
I picked up 4 tonight already in here too.
I can't believe it. It just, I mean, it was something that just, you get to the point that Russ Jones, Smoky Ribs, and Jeff Rice of Dead Broke Barbecue, both of those guys have talked me off the ledge, almost a year ago. I was ready to throw the towel in. I said, I'm done. This is just, it's not what I thought I was going to get into. And of course, you think you're going to be the one that breaks the rules and you're going to get monetized in record amount of time. Well, it don't happen like that. It does not happen like that. But
It's like
But
somebody
back-
told me it's not a sprint, it's a marathon.
yes, sir, exactly. But to get back to the story, Jerry. So the first logo, there's going to be that fee, that $15 fee for
Mhm.
digitizing. So the gentleman that I've got doing it, he's been doing it for 35 years. He will take a photograph and he creates a design so this computer will understand it. It's only for the first order. So the
Right.
second
So
time you
then
come
you
back,
have your records.
that's true.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I sponsor a bowling. I sponsor 2 bowling teams, and I have our Butler Family Farms logo on it, and then they have their names on the back of the shirts, and they charge $1,000, $1 per 1,000 stitches.
$1 for 1,000
Yeah, so
stitches.
every 1,000 stitches is $1.
Yeah.
So I like to have guys with shorter names.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's really, I mean, that's decent money. I mean, you still got to think within that time period, you've got what they call stabilizer. Now, if I'm stitching on a knitted beanie, there's 2 stabilizers, one on the top and one on the back. If you don't put something on the top when you're embroidering it, them stitches are just going to get embedded into that weak, soft area. So I put a clear a clear water soluble stabilizer to stitch into.
What are you
90.
doing, Gary?
I think he's
I
saying
was just
990,
saying 994.
994. And then you get of course,
995.
you
5
get
more.
a stiff surface. I'm sorry, Mr. Butler.
It's all right.
Then you get
My dad.
a stiff fabric underneath of it to catch the backside of the stitch, but that takes
Did Sleeper
time too to
say
get it all
stiff?
hooped up.
I think that left like several years ago for him.
What was
But
that?
$1 or 1,000, I'm just trying to figure that out. Well, that's really cheap. That's
Well, that's for shirts too, and there's stabilizers on the back. They put a cloth on the back that but the 1,000 stitches, it's $1.
At least
for
Wendy
1,000
thought it was
stitches,
funny.
so
Thanks, Wendy. Thanks
I
for
don't
laughing
know,
at my joke about Lance.
well, and the other thing that probably makes that a little bit more feasible to think about. So if it's a company, I only have one head that has 15 needles on it, 15 colors,
right.
but there's only one head running. So if you have 2 heads, 3 heads, 4 heads, well, that
997. 3 more.
you messed me up, Betty. That that $1 per 1,000 stitches, that's 4 machines that are creating. So that's 4,000 stitches that it just created at the same time.
Right.
I'm only doing that once. So, but it's I can't complain. I'm very happy, very very pleased, and I'm just.
Come on, guys. Okay, I'm not ending this live till we get 3 more. I mean, Lance hitting
2.
1,000, 1K
Need 2
on,
more.
1K on my live.
998.
998, 2 more. Even if it's
Quint's watching just as much. He's texting me the whole time.
Well, shoot, I can't. First time he hits 1K, it's got to be on my channel. Or yeah. it is
Wait a
on my
minute.
channel.
You need to wait for Tuesday or Saturday about 8:30.
Don't forget they got a stick.
Well, they
Well,
won't
yes,
stick. Here's the thing. Honestly, they won't stick. He'll lose some tomorrow and stuff.
Yeah.
But the thing is, within the next couple of days, it'll be a little bit of a roller coaster, but then he'll hit it.
Yep, they'll go up and down.
Also, yeah, I mean, but once he hits 1,000, he'll drop down to 960, 970, come back. It's going to be a little bit of a roller coaster. And if you do have that problem, what Matt told me, Outdoors with Big Matt, there's a little thing on, like if you go to YouTube, down at the very bottom over underneath the settings and everything, there is a send feedback button. And what you need now, here's the thing, you're quite a ways on hours. So by the time you hit those hours, you'll be well above 1,000.
Yeah.
$9.99. $9.99. Devil Dog, if you were waiting for 1,000, you better hit it now.
But here's the thing. If you use that little feedback button down at the bottom left-hand side and tell YouTube, say, hey, I keep getting subscribers. I keep getting them on 1K, and y'all keep taking them away from me. You'll notice, at least for a few weeks or whatever, that they'll stop taking them away from you. And I've told people this. It's worked for people and everything else. And so, but yeah, they're going to take some away. But I mean, it would be nice to hit that 1K on my channel, the first 1K, and then we can say it.
Yeah. Exactly right. Exactly right. You're well past that though, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm almost 1,100. So I mean, I'm good.
I would say you're beyond that.
Yeah, I'm monetizing everything else now, so I don't even watch numbers.
Yeah, I
Here
remember.
he goes.
Yeah, I remember when you got close to it. So that's why I said, well, I thought you were already there, but
yeah,
this is definitely a great moment. Great moment.
$9.99. We need one more. Somebody come in here and subscribe to that man now.
Wake some people up.
All right, we need one person to go over there and subscribe to Lance over here at Sleeper Barbecue. I'll throw out this link again.
I wish I would have subscribed now because I could have been that 1,000th person.
Yeah,
Well, you can always go through and open up another channel, and well, I'm just thinking out loud, and another channel and subscribe to him that way again.
Up, he's there. He's at 1,000.
Hold on.
Wait a minute.
He's at 1,000. I said it first.
Okay, I believe it. I'm just waiting for the update.
1K.
There it is.
1K.
Bam!
Yep.
Dang, got it. Yes,
Hey,
All right.
Lance, you did that on Double Dog's channel, brother.
yes, I did. Thank you very much, Clint.
Thank you.
I know you're watching. Thank you so much, Clint. I know you're watching. I can't
Here we
believe
go.
that.
And I'm at
There we go.
559.
Let's have some fireworks, even though it ain't a new member or anything.
Yeah.
Welcome to my new member, and thank you for your support. I really appreciate it.
Well, that's pretty cool.
That is cool. Gives me an idea for another video I need Devil Dog to make for me.
Nope, I'm not doing that. You're gonna make your own. I don't mind
Always.
helping. Congratulations, Lance. Treasure Hunter said Southern Sun and Grow 1K. Woohoo!
Thank you. Always
Canadian Fishing
gardening.
musician said, "Let me make sure it sticks." BRB.
Always burn and prepping said, I am the 1,000 clicker.
Dang, I was trying to get on another account to be the 1,000, but they beat me to it.
Hey, I started to unclick, one just so I could be the 1,000. But I decided, no, I ain't gonna do that. I may click, 29 times on Devil Dog's like button, but it's always an odd number.
I see the missus is out there. She's out there feeding the animals already.
Thanks, Quint. We appreciate you, brother. I know Lance appreciates you too.
Truthfully, we do.
Yep.
We love you. We love you, Quint.
We do.
I told
Everybody
Matt
was
earlier,
everybody was using their alt accounts to freaking do it. Divin says I use my other account. Treasure Hunter said you got 2 subs from us, Lance. Gary's a sub to you. I'm sub to you from like 5 or 6 channels.
That's great. I just couldn't. I already had one guy yesterday. No, this morning. Send me a text and wanted to know how much how much I had to pay for all these subscribers, and I wanted to get a little nasty with them, but I just told him, I said, I've just been working at it. I said I took advantage of that shout out with someone that has, 100,000 subs. I said I just always remember that. Russ Jones has told me that so many times. If you watch your videos, you see something just take off, double down on it. And after you double down on it, triple down on it. And I was like, this is the same difference. That live show last Sunday, I normally get 200 views. It as of earlier this evening, it broke 550 views, I think it was. So that was a big jump.
Well, it couldn't happen to a nicer fella.
Nope. Thank you very much.
And at the same time, I'm at a high all-time high of 559. That's the highest I've ever been.
559.
Yep.
All right, y'all. It's time to hit Butler Farms.
Oh God! I have 1,500 hours, and then we're not going to wait here for 441.
CFM said should be a few over now, Lance. And
thank you, Rich.
Loved everyone. Outdoors with Big Matt says, congratulations. I do believe you're at 1K.
Yep.
And I'm going to go tomorrow and watch a bunch of videos too, so I'll be sure mine stick.
And here's the thing. And if you notice, I've tried to improve my channel on my shout outs and everything. On my new mail calls that I do, I put a little iCard there. And at the very end of my videos, I put the channel that sent me the mail that I'm doing the mail call for, the shout out for. I put their icon. It's at the very end, their icon, and I attach one of their videos. So if you watch it all the way through, or if you skip to the end and you click on that, I try to make the video that I attach about 3 minutes, because if you click on that video, watch that video in full, subscribe to them, put a thumbs up, and leave a comment, it should stick. Yeah. That's what I've noticed. And that's why I've been attaching that little video of their channel to the end of my mail calls.
What's up, Bougie?
Hey, Bougie Prepper.
See, NBL's in there. NBL, thank you very much. Actually, the other thing that I would even, and I don't even know if it's true or not, but I do exactly what Eddie just said. But like all these people that subscribe to me, as long as they didn't do it private and I get an email or a notification on YouTube or something, I usually like to wait at least a day. Like in other words, don't come off here and then go right to it and start subbing them. I like to wait a day or two and then go watch some videos.
Right.
Because then they don't do a sub for sub. YouTube, if you both subscribe to each other at the same time, it shows, well, they subscribe to them, that's a sub for sub. If you waited a couple days before you hit them back, and then they'll say, well, it's probably legit or something like that, and they don't do it. Yeah. I agree with you, Lance. I've said that, several times.
And a meaningful comment. So just don't go in there and click, hey, thank you, favor returned or something like that, and then sign off. But watch something, leave a decent, comment in there. Uh-oh.
Wake up, Eddie.
Eddie.
Oh, I was checking my message from Quinn on my phone.
Well, I just.
Like I said, that's a
No,
Marine for you. You always got his head in the foxhole.
I was just looking at my phone, my text from Quinn. Thank you, Quinn. I do appreciate you, brother.
It's 9 minutes to 2 o'clock, and I got to get up and feed animals tomorrow and get things going. So I'm gonna call it a night.
Jerry,
Yeah,
we're ending this live in about 9 minutes too.
Oh, okay.
I've got it's 2:51 here. I had to go back to my phone and look at that 1K thing. It's 1,001 now.
Very cool. Now, y'all make sure y'all go check out Butler Family Farms.
Yep.
Address or the link just posted down there. And let's, bump him up a little bit.
So I'm at 560 now, guys.
So
I'm excited about anytime I hit a new plateau,
I understand. In fact, the numbers don't really mean a whole lot to me at this point, but
Right.
Every time it shows me dropping down from like a 10 number, because I kind of like them, increments of 10, whatever, even though 29 is perfect. It kind of hurts my feelings to see, well, I was at, was 1780 yesterday, and now I'm at 1779 or something like that. That just bothers me.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Good night, Team Black Diamond Outdoors. Thanks for coming in, brother. Appreciate you, man.
Always a pleasure.
My biggest push was Smoking Joe Pit Barbecue had that YouTube Pitmasters cook-off this year. And that was a huge push for me when I was involved in that. If I could outcooked a couple of them other guys, another round or two, I may have had 1,000 subs behind me by now, but I'm grateful. I'm not complaining, believe me, but that one pushed me over 400, just under 500 subs. I think it was that cook-off did. So that was great.
Let me tell you this, Lance. I'll tell you a couple things. There's a couple things in the barbecue community that, and I don't hold it against everybody or anything else, but there's a couple things that, hey, Phil, Peterson Farms in Nashville. Thanks for coming in.
Hey, Phil.
Phil, if you don't mind, there's a link pinned at the top. That's Lance Sleeper Barbecue that's up on panel right now. If you're not subscribed to him, please go hit him up. He just hit his 1K, but it's good to have a buffer. Thanks for coming in, Phil. He's a valuable member of my channel. I do appreciate Phil very, very much. But anyways, like I was saying, I don't hold it, I judge every person as an individual and stuff. But here's the thing. When I started to go try to get more familiar with the barbecue. Hey, Gloria, Sweet Savory Words, thanks for coming in.
Good to see you.
But when I tried to go get to know some people in the community, in the barbecue community, this is what happened. There's a couple things that happened at different times and different people in the community. One of them told me that because when I cook briskets, I'm from Texas, and I've been cooking brisket a long freaking time. And I've had several people, and I told, Chef, Drunken Barbecue Chef, I told him before he asked me how I cook my briskets. I'm like, well, that's kind of a secret. It took me years and years and years to perfect. But one person told me that I did not know how to cook brisket because I did not trim the fat off a brisket. Okay. And I don't trim the fat off a brisket. Now, when I go pick a brisket, I don't want and I don't buy the lean brisket or anything like that. I don't want a brisket that's all fat, but I do want a brisket that has a layer of fat because the fat you caramelize it. Well, for one, when you caramelize it and stuff, it creates a bark. For
Sure.
two, when I smoke it first, fat side up, because that layer of fat kind of holds the smoke in to the meat and stuff. Okay.
Mhm.
But he was saying, you don't know what he put me off to that. Now, people have their own ways of doing it. And just because I do not do it the same way that you do and stuff doesn't mean I don't know how to cook brisket. Okay.
Right.
When we
Exactly.
when we had the meetup in Texas here in Dayton and stuff, there were several people that came and I smoked 3 briskets. Okay. And I did not have one complaint on my brisket. Gary's eating my brisket.
It's
and
awesome.
other people.
Yeah.
But yet I don't know how to cook brisket, and I've only told 2 other people how I cook it. My 24-year-old son's one, I taught him how to do it. And one of my best friends from the Marine Corps that I've known 30 some years, I taught him how to do it. And he cooked, and I have people wanting to pay me to make brisket. And I'm like, no, I don't do that because it's a lot of work. I smoke it for 14 hours.
Yep.
Okay. And it's tender and juicy and everything else. And it has the smoke flavor and stuff. So that was one thing, just because I don't do it the way you, and he wasn't even from Texas, and Texas is known for its brisket. Okay.
Right.
But he's like, oh, I go to Texas all the time. Well, whatever. But so that's one thing. And another thing is I jumped up on a barbecue panel. Okay. Yeah, I see it's 3 minutes, Gary. I jumped up on a barbecue panel one time trying to get to know the guys in the community and stuff. And I started to ask them questions. I'm like, oh, you're from Texas or whatever. And I started joking around with them like I always do and stuff. And trying to ask them, where they're from and stuff. And they're like, we're not talking about that. We only talk barbecue on this channel. I'm like, all right, cool.
Someone turned Eddie's power off.
Hey.
He had 2 more minutes.
Well, we still got a minute, 2 minutes. I want to say, hey, to Killshot, he probably is. I don't know if he got enough sleep today or not. But he did take a good long lap this afternoon. Devil Dog was, hey, Devil Dog made an awesome brisket.
All right. For some reason, my Wi-Fi, it says my connection's unstable. And so I was buffering and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, that's all right.
But so that's another reason I'm like, I come in here to get to know y'all, and y'all are going to freaking berate me like that and stuff. You don't want me here, I'll leave. So, I mean, that was a couple of things that's happened to me in the barbecue community. Like I said, I don't hold it against you or Russ or 805 or Drunken Chef. I judge each person individually. Hey, Danimals, how you doing, man? Thanks for coming in. But the thing is that kind of like, okay, but there's bad seeds in all different kinds of communities and stuff.
There is, and there's some live chats that are just, I don't want to call them diehards, but just have forgotten to have fun, with it. And that's one good thing about the Goodfellas. We want to have a topic, but if it gets off track and we start enjoying the conversation and each other, then that's the way it goes. I mean, we try to get it back on track later, but to your no trim brisket thing, tell them to go check out Texas Smoking Joe Pit Barbecue. He purposely made a video with that exact topic, telling everybody you don't need to trim your briskets.
Exactly.
See how many tens of thousands of views that brisket got and how many comments it got. So, yeah.
Well, like I said, I have never, the whole time I've been making briskets and stuff, I've never got one complaint on my brisket. So, I mean, I must be doing something right and everything else. And, I've even had Kelly's Corner and Southern Boy Prepper. They're from Louisiana. They've offered to buy briskets and pay me for cooking them and everything else. I'm like, I don't do that,
Yeah.
But anyways, one more thing before we go. It's 2:00 now. I do want to give some personal shout outs here to 3 of my senior non-commissioned officers and DJ's Cartoon Universe. He was up here on panel earlier. He's a very smart guy. He is an awesome friend of mine. And if you're not subscribed to him, please go visit DJ at DJ's Cartoon Universe. Also, Tarsha at Triple Threat Firearms and Defense. Tarsha's been a loyal subscriber and friend of mine just about ever since I started on YouTube. And you just type in the search bar there that at Triple Threat Firearms Defense Inc., and it'll take you to her channel. So if you're not connected to Tarsha, please connect to her. And we have Missouri Outlaw Randy. Missouri Outlaw Randy is a comedian that likes messing with me all the time. He is a truck driver, drives cross country. I hope to get to meet him soon. He is a great guy, and his wife is Shannon at White Shoulders Farmstead. Go check out their channels, and I need to add his @ to that. But guys, if you're not connected to Tarsha, Triple Threat Farms and Defense, Missouri Outlaw Randy, or DJ's Cartoon Universe, please go check them out. And don't forget my officers, which would be Just Doing Our Best, 2106 Barbecue, Quint Nelson, and Godwin Honey. Guys, thanks for joining our show tonight. It is 2:01. Would Lance or Jerry, would y'all like to say anything? Or Gary, before we go? Okay, 2:02. So wait.
I'd just like to say thank you very much. I'm at 561, and I appreciate everything you guys do. And Bell Loop, I'm going to start watching the videos if it's okay now.
That's fine. I've already looked through the thing. I've got my information, and I'm gonna be doing a video on it. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking,
And
Sweet Savory Words.
one other thing before we go, guys,
Nice
I want to
meeting you,
thank
Lance. And I'll be watching.
I wanna
the
thank-
videos also.
Okay.
I want to thank everyone for coming in, spending the time with us. I love y'all. I'm going to go through it real quick. Canadian fishing musician Rich and Judy, thanks for coming in. Beth Cornett, Bouger Prepper, Danimals Creations and Adventures, Dibbin, Nothing But Love, Old Ways Gardening and Prepping, Roadhog, Bruce at Shooting Star, Mississippi, Gloria, Sweet Savory Words, Treasure Hunter, Vanessa Corona, Wick. And a special shout out to members of my channel, Belt Loop 29, Phil at Peterson Farms in Nashville, Wendy at Southern Sonagrown, and of course, Radio Jonesy was in here and he's a member, but he's driving and hasn't been able to type. Guys, I'm sorry if I missed anyone. I want to thank y'all and have a great night. Lance is at 1.02 thousand at the moment.
Yeah.
And Lance, do you know when your next live is going to be?
Sunday night,
Sunday
It
night,
is
what
Sunday.
time?
7 Eastern, East Coast.
7 Eastern, 6 Central. And Jerry? All right, guys. Well, I do want, Outdoors with Big Matt. Coyote, thanks for coming in. Guys, I do appreciate you. I love y'all. And the next show would be 5:30 Saturday on Radio Jonesy's channel. Me at 7, followed by Gary, Belt Loop 29 at 8:30. I love y'all. Y'all have a great night, and we will see you later.
Thanks, everybody. Much appreciated.
Number 5.
Thank you very much.
All right.